I'm not saying we're going to sentence you. Shh. I'm not saying we're going to sentence you. What I'm saying is I'm setting a sentencing date. Okay, there has to be an end to this. We can't just keep coming back and saying you don't have an attorney.
Page 5 and page 6, State of Nevada versus Bradley Bellisario, C-354-165 and C-316-447.
All right.
Good morning, Your Honor. Marisa Border from the Public Defender's Office on case number C-22-362447-1.
We have, is Amy coming?
No, Your Honor, I have the files.
Okay, thank you. All right, so how are we doing on confirmation of counsel?
So on this one, Your Honor, I would say there's a hearing next week in the other district court case that was addressing this. We had a hearing like the week before about it, and the judge said she didn't make the DA or Ross show up, even though that was the point of the hearing. She said she personally contacted Ross and got my case file, so the judge was holding on to the case file and said she wasn't playing more games, blah, blah, blah. The problem is the hearing was supposed to be on Ross getting me the letters, communications with the district attorney, all that. He still failed to do that. And the judge is just saying she's not going to make him do it. That was the entire point of the hearing. So we have that hearing next week. I would just request we move this until after that date so I can argue in front of her regarding that.
What day? Tuesday, Wednesday?
It's on the 11th, I think it's Thursday.
Thursday. All right, then I got to push you out to the following Tuesday.
That's fine.
All right. Okay, and then on the other one, I guess we'll just push that one out too, but at the next hearing, if I don't have a motion to withdraw your plea on case number ending in 1651, we're going to set sentencing.
Well, no, that's the point of getting the attorney, was having someone to file the motion to
Right. So yeah,
so
but
I can't have it done that day.
what I'm saying is that you had a lot of time.
What I'm saying is they keep making my attorneys not do things, and I have proof of that.
Okay. I'm not saying we're going to sentence you. Shh. I'm not saying we're going to sentence you. What I'm saying is I'm setting a sentencing date. Okay. There has to be an end to this. We can't just keep coming back and saying you don't have an attorney.
Right. Well, also, on that date, I'm going to be asking you to recuse yourself from this case, and I'll bring the information on that.
Okay.
Because there's another case associated with this, which you've already made decisions on. So that's why I'm going to be asking for that.
Are you talking about the second case? The one that you're...
There's another separate civil case, which involves things that are going to be brought up in the motion to withdraw.
Okay.
So,
all right. Well, go ahead and present that.
Right.
If I don't feel like I can be unbiased, I'll recuse myself. All right. But in the meantime, if the motion to withdraw is not already filed, which it's unlikely that it will be, okay, I'm going to go ahead and set a sentencing date at the next hearing so we have an end date and we know the date before which your attorney is going to need to file that motion, okay? And then also we're going to set the trial date in the second case, okay?
yeah.
I mean, I'm not asking you to agree. I'm just saying, okay, do you understand? Did you hear me?
I don't. I need some clarification. We
Okay.
represent him on one. The other case where the motion needs to be filed and
Right.
sentencing potentially needs to be set, who represents him there?
That's what nobody.
No,
knows.
he's unrepresented right now. That's the problem. So he had an attorney that was going to file a motion to withdraw, and then that attorney withdrew. So that's what we keep waiting on.
May I make a recommendation,
Sure.
suggestion? He has filled out the paperwork. According to the paperwork, through our office, he is determined to be indigent in requiring services as a public defender. Typically, in a case like this where someone can't afford, our office would be appointed in a situation like this where we would have him in an open, active case. A conflict counsel would be appointed to review his motion to withdraw. So my suggestion is when we come back here on the next court date, if he hasn't hired someone or movement isn't made in that case, that we appoint a conflict attorney here, so at least a third independent party can review the case and we can start moving forward that way rather than set a sentencing date.
What do you think of that, Mr. Bellisario?
That sounds good to me.
Okay, all right. Because like I said, there's got to be an end date where you either have counsel and we can set the sentencing, or
Right.
or we get you the public defender, you
And I
know?
was just like to point out, I'm not trying to move this on. Like,
I know you're
if
not.
the last time when we had done the plea and would have been sentenced, and they had brought up I got into co-occurrence court and you got me that, I'd be done, right? Like that would be over by now.
Right,
And plus, they're not letting me see my children just because I have a case open.
I understand.
So, I would rather have this done, but things have happened that have prevented me from getting an attorney or them turning over files, and I can't do anything about it.
Which is why I want to take Ms. Border's suggestion, because I was thinking this last time, go ahead and get you counsel, you know?
Right. Which I don't.
Get you a public defender and let them start reviewing the file and working with you. Okay? All right. So we're going to push this out till Tuesday after next? Oh, okay. Next Thursday then. Yeah, your hearing's on Wednesday.
Yeah.
So you'll come in here the next day, Thursday, and let me know what happened there. And then we'll, if you don't have private counsel yet, we'll appoint you a public defender. And then you do have a public defender in the trial setting case, which is Ms. Border.
And I can certainly make a record as to my issue with that on the next hearing date. I'll wait for it.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. Yeah. We can't resolve anything today, but next Thursday we will. So we've got to have a sentencing date set. We got to have a trial date set, and these cases need to move forward. Okay. So here's your date.
That'll be May 11th at 10 a.m.
I thought that was the same day as his other hearing.
Pardon?
I thought his other hearing was May 11th.
It's May 10th.
It's Wednesday.
Got it.
One thing, I do have another court date on the 11th. Shouldn't be a conflict. I doubt they go through with it, but it's for a prelim hearing in a different case. So,
Oh, well, where are you going to be? In JC?
yeah. I don't.
Is it 9 a.m.?
I don't know.
Do you remember what just?
Okay. All right. Well, we'll keep you on the 11th here because you're not in custody, so you can obviously walk yourself up here. And if you're a little later than 10, my calendar goes till 11:30 or 12 anyway. So just do your best to get up here. And if you are stuck in justice court and you can't get here, make sure you let your attorney know so they can tell me.
Okay.
All right. So I don't put a warrant out for you. All right. Thank you.